Good evening, everyone. We are on 6th Avenue and 51st Street in Midtown Manhattan, around Rockefeller Center, and we're going to explore the lights and streets and people of New York City and the tourists around Midtown. Welcome, everyone. Temperature is 68, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. It is kind of falling slowly. The day was very pleasant and the evening is pleasant as well. This is Radio City Music Hall and looks like they have another sold out performance here. Not sure who is playing today, but there's plenty of people, and they are walking around the front of the building to enter the building from the side entrances. Welcome, everyone. Good evening, Caroline Ann. Good evening, Alfred. Julio Armando. Hello, Tamara. Good evening from Texas, Tamara. Tamara, thank you so very much for your super sticker. Thank you for your support. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tamara. We are going to start here at the entrance of Radio City Music Hall. Let's enjoy the view a little bit. See the cameras here as well, so everything is under control. And this is the hot dog stand, pretzels and hot dogs and water and soft drinks. Thank you very much again, tomorrow. This is the entrance to Radio City Music Hall.
Please have your tickets in hand. Tickets from unauthorized sources may not be honored. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the show.
If you have tickets, enter right this way. Use both sides of the door. Ticket holders,
A lot of people around here today. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. We are in Midtown Manhattan. This is 50th Street, West 50th Street, and Avenue of the Americas, 6th Avenue. We're about to cross 6th Avenue and enjoy the fountain. But first, as we're still here, we will take a look at Radio City Music Hall. Carly Rae Jepsen tonight. Sold out, another sold out performance at Radio City Music Hall. And all these are ticket holders apparently. 64 degrees Fahrenheit at 8:01 p.m. according to this bus stop right around here. Let's see, can we cross? Why not? A lot of halal food stands around here too, as you can see. And Radio City from across the street. And another one. This one is serving halal food, chicken and lamb, and the combo platters too. You know, the most famous one is 2 blocks up on 53rd Street, but OMG, look at the line. These guys are doing great as well. Look, everyone is hungry. The platter is like what, $10 maybe? $10. This is all hungry people in Midtown getting some street food. Halal food is one of the best choices and most popular choices. Look at this beautiful fountain around here. Caroline, who's that? Never heard of them. Never heard of them, but then again, I now have to Google it. Sorry. Lee, good evening. Radio City looks amazing. Yes, absolutely. We're going to walk around this fountain. Fountain is amazing too. Let's see how frequently it's going to change the colors, and then we will walk around the fountain and look at Radio City. This is the best view through the fountain onto Radio City. This one looks like a volcano. The top of a volcano. When it's erupting. Color-wise. And then, wow, this is beautiful. This is 1251 6th Avenue, or Avenue of the Americas, Rockefeller Center. I don't think this building has a name per se, like a lot of other buildings, but this one is just 1251. One of the most amazing fountains in New York City. You know, we know this fountain is capable of showing all kinds of colors. This is a magnificent view from this angle, so we can see the fountain and the Radio City Music Hall. Let's enjoy it a little bit. Thank you very much again, Tamara, for your super sticker. Don't forget to give us a like, and thank you so much for watching. We are enjoying the view of the fountain at 1251 Avenue of the Americas and the Radio City Music Hall across the street. It's a cloudy sky, but not going to rain. I think this building is owned by a Japanese company, and therefore we see the Japanese flag, American flag, and probably a flag of that company that owns the building, I'm assuming. Stacy Ann, good evening. Yes, it is gorgeous. Before we continue toward Times Square, we're going to enjoy this view by walking around the fountain a little bit. NBC Studios, right across the street. NBC Studios, where amongst the other programs, the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, the studios are in that building. And on the other end, at the other end of that building is The Rock, which is right there with observation deck on top, and the Rockefeller Plaza, and still there skating ring, roller skating ring, but soon it will change into the real ring as it gets colder. Joa, boa noite. The line to halal stand, halal food stand, and Radio City across the street. We're going to walk toward News Corporation building, which is the few steps away. You can see it from here, and you can see that blue line. These are the news, the headline news, as per Fox News. The News Corporation building and Fox News studios are in that building as well. And why? Hey, good evening. Brand name pocketbooks right there. Some sort of a Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. We're not going to pay attention to that one. This is Simon & Schuster. a major publishing company. The office is right here. That's the Simon & Schuster building. And next to it, right there next door, the new store is opening soon, and that one is called Babka Soon, or it's Babka that will be opening soon. It is Brad's Bakery, so I guess Babka is, you know what Babka is in terms of how it tastes. You can buy it in multiple locations in New York City, but some of them are authentic Jewish babkas, and some of them are, you know, copies, but not too bad. John, good evening. This is West 48th Street and News Corporation building across the street. Let's see if our camera will be capable of showing you. Yep. Catastrophic storm Hurricane Ian crashes ashore near Fort Myers, Florida. Our heart goes to all of those who suffered from this hurricane, horrible hurricane. Now it approached Florida, but before it inflicted so much damage to nearby countries and islands. 150 miles per hour winds, major flooding reported, and more than 1 million are without power, and that's in Florida. Team standing by to help save people. As Hurricane Ian hits the Florida coast, major flooding is being reported, and approximately 7,000 National Guard members from several states are set to assist with response. New York Governor Hochul sending 2 CH-47F Chinook helicopters to help with airlifts. It's a News Corporation building and Rockefeller Center. John, I feel bad for those people in the hurricane. Yeah, this, hurricane is horrible, but this hurricane seems to be even more powerful than, one of the most powerful hurricanes so far. It's a News Corporation. Hi, John. Hi, John says, hi, NY. Ronald, good evening. Good to see you. Let us all pray for Florida. As a matter of fact, let us pray for our nation and the world. Yes, very well said. U.S. officials investigate what they call an apparent sabotage. Whoa. Of 2 natural gas pipelines running from Russia to Germany under the Baltic Sea. European Union officials say explosions preceded the leaks in the Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines. Horrible city. Horrible. Horrible. We don't even want to start with the local news, but hopefully, let's hope we all be safe. And what else? North Korea fires 2 short-range ballistic missiles toward its eastern waters on Wednesday. Here comes FDNY. Yeah, we heard the siren. James Simmons, sorry. Hello from West Tennessee. Welcome. Thank you for watching. We're streaming live from New York City. As you can see, this is Fox News Corporation building, and that's Fox News. So some studios are right here. In fact, many times when you watch, if you watch Fox, sometimes you see the background view behind this window, because if you notice, you can see continuation of 6th Avenue. This is not the only window, of course, and different studios on different levels, different floors, but this is like Fox News headquarters. And we are walking toward Times Square. Welcome everyone, and thank you for watching our live stream. Temperature in New York is 64 Fahrenheit. Local time 8:14 p.m. James, I love all of these live chat shows. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to our channel. Proper food. That's some sort of a food court. John, I call it Fox News. Hey, funny. This is Hard Rock Hotel. There used to be Hard Rock Cafe around here. It's still in Times Square, but this one is Hard Rock Hotel. How cool. Tourists probably getting the kick out of it. It's huge too. I think it opened recently, fairly. Look at this tower. It's very high. I don't even know how many floors. 10, 20, 30, 40, about 50 maybe floors. 50-story building or so. This is Jones Theater. You know, we're also browsing around Broadway, Midtown, so it's kind of like theater district. Audra McDonald, Ohio State Murders is the play showing at Jones Theater right here. James, these live chat shows are the only family that I have left. Oh, that's sad and not sad at the same time. But yes, these chat rooms are awesome. I agree. John Roberts, that's right, James. We're all family here. James just gave you my approval by a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And why? Hi, James. This is the entrance to Hard Rock Cafe. Hard Rock Cafe. See, old habits die hard. Hard Rock Hotel. They're playing rock music, of course, at the entrance. We will walk throughout the scaffolding thingy. It doesn't look as fancy as scaffoldings in, some other places, but does the job. Teresa, good evening. Big up, praise, and Florida strong as you battle through this storm. Yes, anyone who's watching us from Florida and from other countries that were severely affected by Hurricane Ian, stay strong, and hopefully your lives will be back to normal as soon as possible. And why prayers for Florida. We are approaching Times Square area. As you can see, M&M store with a huge display above the entrance. It's 3 floors of M&M shopping and a huge display above. What is it, a fashion show? The mounted police, look at that. Can't run away from that, horsey. That's become a little chaotic, but we're crossing 7th Avenue. And at this point, we will turn left and we will walk that way to Times Square.
Where you want to go, Barry? You tell me.
Yeah, you should.
This display is awesome. Sometimes it's showing 3D advertisement, and that one is off the hook. John, we stand with you people in Florida through these tough times. John, I love beautiful horses. Oh yeah, they're still showing this one. Mind you, the size of this billboard is probably 4 or 5 story building. It looks a little better from across the street because we can see the whole display, and it's kind of curved 90 degrees display. Christian, what did Al guy said? Happy hump night. Hi Christian. In the meantime, another tower is being built. We don't know exactly what it's going to be like. What function is going to be? Probably a hotel, or maybe hotel and residential. It's 1568 Broadway. So hello police force. Well, we are entering Times Square. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions, for your memberships, and for your super chats and super stickers. Thank you so much. Welcome. Let's wait here for a moment because they kind of loop in this commercial, so hopefully in a minute or so we'll see that 3D again. From this angle should look much, but in the meantime, let's enjoy everything else displaying here. Look at that. So you can see what I mean by the size. Look how huge this is here. Let's wait for a minute and see. We want to see that commercial again. That jewelry looks nice too. In the meantime, there's Vampire Academy streaming on Peacock Network. There you go. That's what we've been waiting for. It's pretty awesome, right? And lights and displays are everywhere. Pigsy, good evening. iPhone.
Hello, it is you that are broadcasting.
Is it?
Yeah, it's you.
Let me see.
Yeah.
For real? Maybe. What's the name of the channel? That's me.
Because it's funny
Hey.
because I I live in Peru. Just that I'm visiting here in New York because she's my sister.
You don't mind if you say something?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I really.
Look! Someone found us right now, live from Peru.
Yes. So I usually watch you from Peru because it's a way to be near her. Yeah, you. I see you always walking here near Brooklyn, everywhere. So it's funny to.
Thank you so much. See, now you see what I look like, and they don't. See? Ah, there you go. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much. So I was just here, and it was funny to see that you were around. Yeah.
Thank you again.
My mom in Peru always see your video as well.
Really? Oh, what's your mommy's name?
Anaí.
Alaid?
Anaí.
Anaid?
Yes.
Buenas noches. You want to say something to your whoever you want?
No, well, enjoy the video because you can see how is the city. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very much for doing it.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Look at that. How do you like this one? Oh, how awesome. So, they came from Peru and they watched our channel before they came to New York to get familiarized with New York City. And that young lady's mom is watching us right now. So if they're watching us right now or they will watch us later, thank you so much for watching. Muchas gracias. That was awesome. That's very impressive. This is that makes me feel good. That makes us feel good as a team. Me and my wifey, Mrs. L. Delilah, Mrs. L. Delilah. If you're here somewhere, look how cool. We met a couple from Peru, who came here knowing our channel and still watching. He had a phone streaming us right now live as we walked by. That was crazy because this is the best experience you can probably get as a YouTuber. We're in Times Square, of course, and what's going on here is preparation for the festival. I think it's going to be the whole weekend. Yes, it's going to be called Curtain Up Broadway Festival in Times Square, and they're preparing the area for this festival. There's going to be a few stages perhaps, and they will have performances, and if we manage, we'll be more than happy to have a stream or two or whatever we can from Times Square over this weekend. We're not going to promise 100%, but this is something that we would like to perhaps do if we can. Peter Lee, if you can explain yourself, be so kind, and good evening. We found Elmo, and Mickey's, and Minnie's, and Spider-Man's, Spider-Man, because there are two of them, they're plural. We're not leaving this area yet. Let's take a look. Yes, we see kind of a stage is shaping up right here at this location. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent location or not, but this definitely will be one of the stages. It says Curtain Up Broadway Festival. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Perhaps. Right now it looks like this, but of course it's not complete yet. John, I'm sleeping, man. Teresa, that was a wonderful moment, girl. That's your channel is having such an impact. You know, this is, you know, if I say profound experience, it's probably going to be a little bit of an overstatement, but yes, it's really impressive. Really, really impressive. That's a small world after all. And now, these young people, they have a souvenir. They will probably come back to the stream once in a while and they will have a video souvenir from Times Square. How awesome. Another stage is under construction here because this festival, it will probably be more than just one stage. It will be minimum two, and this one is a larger one right here. This is all for Curtain Up Broadway Festival. Hey Sharon from Hong Kong, thank you so much for saying hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone to our live stream from New York City. We are in Times Square. Look how many people. Because they kind of fenced off a big chunk of Times Square, more people are crowded here than usual because it feels like it, because they cannot be everywhere, and street performers are out of luck right now, at least for now, because their area is taken by this upcoming festival. Beautiful Times Square, vibrant and full of lights and people, as always. All kinds of noise, and we will walk through Times Square again, but slightly different way. This is a ticket booth, a Broadway ticket booth, that on a day of a show, the line is pretty long, and they claim that they have discounted tickets here, but honestly, we inquired several times, and I don't even know if they discounted. Maybe, like, I don't know, they claim up to 50%. Sometimes they're like maybe 10-15% less than the regular price. But because people are so willing to see the show at this point, it doesn't matter to them. They just buy a ticket after standing in line for maybe an hour, maybe longer than that. Also, we can't complain about the network. So far, so good. Knock on wood. So let's see. Something here that is fenced off. I guess they're just keeping the equipment, you know, here, and some sort of fencing stuff. The main stage will be over there, and the smaller stage will be across the street. And this is this will be called Curtain Up Broadway Festival. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And lighting equipment here, look at that. This probably can get so much taller. It's just folded into the portable condition right now, but this is some sort of theatrical lighting equipment as well. And when they all open, I believe this area will be all open for people, and people will be standing here and watching the show and enjoying the show. American Eagle store in Times Square. This is West 46th Street and Broadway. Technically Broadway and 7th Avenue is kind of the same thing around here. Another classic look from Times Square. This massive wall of billboards. And there and across the street as well, which I will show you in a moment. Zoom out a little bit. This is not 180 degrees, but probably 160 degrees view. I mean, hi. Welcome to the stream. They make a lot of money, this fake Statue of Liberties. Hey, the Mighty Boo. Good evening. Good to see you in Times Square. Good to see you in chat. Thank you for watching. And welcome. So this preparation for Curtain Up Festival is creating a little bit of a, not a little bit, more than a little bit of a dangerous situation here, because people have to walk, and this is what happens. They're basically walking on the street, which is, and they don't care. But look, there's no, like, they usually put the fencing separating the traffic, car traffic from people, from pedestrians, and right now there's nothing like that, which is kind of weird, because it's not even like a street in the middle of nowhere. It's Times Square. What they're expecting to happen? It's hard to tell. Hey John, good evening. A lot of people taking a lot of pictures no matter what, and this is not a sidewalk. We're gonna take a look at this in just a second. Backwards. This is not a sidewalk, but look. Check this out. Is this safe? This is actually pretty unique. Look at that. Unique situation. Look, this is almost like people taking over the 7th Avenue. But now they're just waiting for, they're using the moment when the cars have red light. Seriously, they're not even, trying to be at the edge. They just going as far as like the middle of the street. And that intersection behind them, or in front of us, doesn't even have it does have a traffic light, but it seems like no one cares. We just walk in the opposite direction slowly so you can see. So people are like walking toward. Look, this is really not good. Not good at all. Hey, how cool you're taking a picture like this, and you have a car maybe 10 feet away, 8 feet away, 6 feet away from you, and maybe closer. Now it's up to the drivers to be careful. Whoops, excuse me. We'll cross the street, and look, this guy was on an electric bike, running his red light, playing with, I don't know, doing something with his phone, and at the same time going through intersection. It is scary. I don't know why people are so careless sometimes. But let's say now all of a sudden they kind of like not there, but it's kind of comes and goes. And seconds ago there were plenty of them unintentionally blocking two lanes. That was a car playing very loud music that YouTube can find copyrighted. So we block that for a moment. We're back. John, those people are braver than me. No, they just want to take a good picture. And as they did it, they didn't even look at the cars. We're still in Times Square. Welcome everyone. A lot of people taking videos, a lot of people taking pictures. Pretty much everyone. Hey Rico. Every time we walk it, we see we find something interesting. Today we met a fan who is watching our channel regularly. Him, his wife, a girlfriend, and his girlfriend's mother in Peru. They came from Peru to visit New York City, and they were streaming us basically as they were walking through Times Square, and they approached me, and there was very interesting conversation. Thank you again for we didn't catch the names, but thank you if you're watching us later. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. $3 to Elmo for Elmo and $5 Spider-Man. That's what the ball is, the famous ball and numerals. Right now we see the ball and the numerals 2022 still there. Time flies. We're approaching the end of September already. Until November, 3 more months and that's it. Goodbye 2022. Thank you so much for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions, and for your amazing donations and contributions. Also, you can become a member of our channel. Thank you so much for all of your support. And welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome, welcome. John, it was hot here in Wyoming today. John, I want to get a Plain Fitness phone hat this New Year's Eve. How and when can I get one? Very hard to tell. Sometimes they, like if you're around the city, sometimes you can get a free one, but you usually have to be in Times Square. But you can probably buy it everywhere as well. They're selling them. They're selling the, the glasses with numerals. They sell a lot of things. The Mighty Bull sharing, liking, watching, and listening. Thank you so much, the Mighty Bull. How about we walk around and see? They actually probably shooting the clip or music video of sorts. I mean, is it a usual day in New York or what? It's a usual day in Times Square. This is Times Square. They're shooting a video clip perhaps, and the music is playing, but very, softly, just for them to get the rhythm probably. Rico, the dancers are good. See? Maybe they're shooting a video for another K-pop hit. We don't know. Ruben, hey, good evening. They can dance. John, I couldn't dance if my life depended on it. Welcome to the club. We are in Times Square. It's a Paramount building, old Paramount building.
Enjoy your night. Even to grab a drink, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.
And this is Times Square live stream, 8:49 p.m. in New York City. Today is September 28th. Few more days and September is over. And that's a beautiful building. Yep, the old Paramount building. Yeah, it looks like it's been built probably in the 1930s or so, maybe 40s. Not later than that. To be exact, not sure, but it looks like probably pushing 100 years old right now. John, almost the month of October. Yeah, crazy, crazy. Hard Rock Cafe is right there, by the way.
Let me get a shot of you guys looking so cute like that. Please. Hold on. Don't act like scared, please, bro. Don't act like scared.
It's a very proactive way to take photographs and earn money for it.
Look at each other.
It's an Art Deco building. Yeah, that's what was very popular in 1930s, I think, and 40s. CNBC Studios. Elisangela Silva, boa noite. This is West 43rd Street. We walked around Times Square. We met one of our viewers from Peru, South America, visiting New York City. Streaming our stream, as we were streaming our stream live. Said hi to us, was awesome. We saw preparation for Curtain Up Festival, Broadway Festival, and this upcoming weekend in Times Square. The stages, at least, we saw what they are and what they're going to look like. Almost completed, but not exactly. And the crowds and the noises of Times Square. You're welcome, John. Rico, Intergalactic, okay, very interested in that. This is a display that is showing, estimated, about showing national debt and per family share. So this is the number on top, the number that no one can pronounce unless you're into really, really advanced mathematics. But no one will ever pay this back. But it's just interesting how it's displayed right here. This is West 43rd, and if you look far, ahead of us, a block and a half away from us is Grand Central Terminal. This is the town hall. That is now a theater. That's the entire building like this. The Malibu sharing, liking, watching, and listening. Thank you. West 43rd Street from Times Square to 6th Avenue, which is right here, Avenue of the Americas. Amin. I'm watching from Iran. Nice to meet you, and I'm really enjoying the view. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. The summit. Skyscraper with a blue top and observation deck right underneath. Blue top, 3 floors of observation decks made out of glass and mirrors. Always mention that because it's unique, and the views are fantastic, especially after dark. The best one is toward Empire State Building, especially on the day when Empire State Building is lit in multiple colors. Tyler, happy Wednesday to you too. Speaking of Empire State Building, this is Empire State Building, and right there across the street is Bryant Park. Welcome everyone. We're streaming live. This is 42nd Street Bryant Park subway station entrance, one of them. B, D, F, and M trains. This is Bank of America Tower, and that's the entrance to the Bank of America Tower. You can tell by Bank of America logo. And this is something new, Jaguar Parade. Oh, interesting. Let's see what this is. Open air art exhibition. Very cool. We can read this later in more details, maybe. But look at this Jaguar. Look at the eyes. I mean, what's your name and where are you from, my friends? My name is Al, A-L. Look at this multicolored Jaguar. Standing by the entrance to the Bank of America Tower at 1 Bryant Park. John, I'm from Wyoming. Whole Foods Market across the street, and on the bottom of another tower, Salesforce Tower. And see that thing on top, the blue one? That's the reflection of a summit at one water-built reflecting there. Perhaps something else. We will see. We'll try to see. Empire State Building in front of us, and this is Bryant Park, diagonal across the street right here. Teresa, that Jaguar is so groovy. The mighty bull, Jaguars looking for the bull. Salesforce Tower. It's green. Normally during the day, it's very, very dark green. 6th Avenue northbound and southbound at 42nd Street, West 42nd Street. Welcome everyone, we're streaming live from New York City. We're in Midtown, this is West 42nd Street and 6th Avenue, Avenue of the Americas. John, that's so cool, yep. We try to show you cool stuff as much as we can. Pretty cool. Nighttime is pretty. We're looking at Empire State Building right there. Through the trees, you can see the top of Empire State Building. And that's a curved. The two, one on 57th Street, West 57, one is here. You see the curve on the bottom, and then it goes up like this. And if you look from top to bottom, curved on both sides. Caroline, good night and get home safe. Thank you and good night. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time. Have a good night. And why? Everyone hit that like button for L. Thank you and why? Please stay tuned. We will use this golden opportunity, as we call it, and then we'll be back in a few minutes. So thank you for your patience. Don't go too far because we will be back in a moment. And we're back. Thank you for waiting. We're in Bryant Park. We're continuing our walk. Now we're going to get extended battery ready and we will continue our walk. Stitching with Sue. Good evening. We didn't see you, but good evening, Ruby. Thank you for showing us this amazing city. Greetings from Mexico. Buenos noches. Buenos noches and gracias. Thank you for watching. We are about to continue our walk, connecting our extended battery and ready to go in a moment. Zip up, zip down. Connecting and good to go. It's starting to get cold in the evenings. Yes, its temperature is dropping. It's probably around 62, 63 right now, which is not too bad. It's pretty pleasant, to be honest, and it's an amazing temperature for walking. You just need a light jacket. Okay, off we go. Bryant Park, New York City. A lot of people, not as much as maybe when the weather was a little better, but still a lot. Still, bars are open and open spaces are filled with people. The lawn is not occupied, but all these chairs and tables around the lawn, partially, maybe 25% capacity. Staging was Sue near the break from watching hurricane news. Yes, horrible, horrible, horrible things happening. Teresa, when do they change Bryant Park to the ice skating rink? In sometime in November for sure. This area will look totally different once this happens. We saw it. We saw it last holiday season. Christmas tree will be standing right here, and then the skating rink will be in front of us, and then the pavilion, the restaurant and bar will be there, and the pavilion for the rink purposes will be right here, and there will be 2 rows of, or basically 2 rectangulars around the park, going parallel near each other of the holiday market. Spontaneous Crusades. Welcome to our stream. Good to see our old friends and good to see new friends that found our channel, and hopefully you will like what you see, and hopefully you will give us a like, and hopefully you will subscribe. We invite you to subscribe to our channel. Stitching. Christmas time is beautiful in New York City. Dave Alexander. Good evening. 100 people watching us. Thank you so much. Maybe a little more. Thank you so much for watching. We're streaming live from New York City. And we're kind of walking through Bryant Park. There's umbrellas here. They're probably preparing for the rainy season, for rain and cold, and they will install more of those to protect people from rain. Some of them are standing up, some of them are laying on the ground. Stitching. Prayers going out to you, Bob. Be safe. Yes, first of all, we wish all of those affected by the hurricanes to stay safe, and we hope for the quick recovery from this devastating force of nature. We're walking by Bryant Park towards 6th Avenue, Avenue of the Americas. Trees love the holiday market. Good handmade and original finds. Yep. Honestly, I think this one here at Bryant Park is absolutely the best holiday market in the city of New York. Even though they have holiday markets in Union Square and Columbus Circle and few other places in Manhattan. Not even mentioning other boroughs, but this one in Bryant Park is the largest and the most diverse and the most exciting. And the fact that it's located around the rink and other pavilions, this creates the atmosphere of the holiday village of sorts. Very festive experience. And yes, we did pick up a few things for Mrs. L here and there in the past, and hopefully this holiday season will as well. We just crossed West 40th Street and we're heading south. If you see that yellow and blue something in the middle, that's the building of Manhattan Mall near Macy's in Herald Square and Greeley Square. It's like two squares kind of near each other. And unfortunately, Manhattan Mall is not being used as mall right now. Only outside stores like H&M and Verizon are there, but something else maybe. But internally, indoors, like the huge, humongous space that could have been used as a shopping, like it used to be in the past, shopping mall and food court is currently closed. Courtesy of the pandemic, of course. And why? Bob wishing you safety and health for you and yours. Shahjada Fahim watching from Bangladesh. Hey, thank you so much for watching. It's probably very early morning in Bangladesh, but thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the stream. 1-2. Good evening. Thank you so much. 1-2 wishing you a lovely evening. Thank you. Same to you. And why? Manhattan needs a mall. Wait a minute. And why? What about that mall on East Harlem? In East Harlem, that's the mall. Is it? It's called what? East River Plaza Mall, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. There you go. Just take a train uptown and experience Harlem. For those who kind of like about crossing 96th Street parallel and going north of 96th Street parallel, yes, this mall was the thing, you know, while it lasted. Stitching, it's a good diversion for you. Bob will be thinking of you. Be safe. I'm in Pennsylvania, but still keeping Floridians in my prayers. And why? That's not a true mall. It's not. The way it's built, it's called mall, but you know, mall is usually floors within the same indoor space. That one is kind of like you walk from one to another on the outside. So true. According to the classic definition of malls, not quite. Five Guys Burgers. Wine and liquor. Chick-fil-A. Taco Bell in front of us. The across the block, and right here, Paris Baguette. One of their locations in New York. Stitching malls seem to be a thing of the past. Sally, good evening. Yes, you know what's the largest mall right now? Amazon.com. Welcome everyone. We are in Midtown, approaching Macy's Herald Square. Taco Bell Cantina. Used to be just Taco Bell, but now fancy it up a little bit. And MacD, of course. Starbucks across the street, and too late for Starbucks, but Taco Bell is open. And Shake Shack is around the corner there somewhere on 35th Street. MacD is open. Now hiring restaurant porter. Oh, they call this position restaurant porter. How interesting. Up to $17.50 per hour. Flexible schedules, discounted meals, 401k. Ooh. Health insurance, college tuition assistance, $2,500 discounts to everyday essentials. Restaurant porter, and then there are pictures describing the position. The guy washing the window, the guy washing the floor, and the guy carrying the huge block of delivery items. I didn't know they have a shortage of people doing this job, but okay. $17.50 before tax, before all kinds of deductions. You know, minimum wage in New York City now is $15 an hour. It used to be much less, but then as of recently, it's $15 an hour. But that's all before the taxes and deductions and all these other things. Jill Focus, hi. Stitching, wow. Hi Jill, good evening, welcome. Teresa, hopefully the powers that we will get the 34th Street Mall back up soon. If for no other reason, designer stores and the food court with some classy restaurants. Yes, I'm sure they have to find a way to. Look how big that is. And we're standing, 2 street blocks away. That's huge. It has it used to have more than 4 floors, but it was like 3 or 4 floors of stores, and then there was a food court down there. One, two, with all the authentic Spanish Latin restaurants in New York City. Why would anyone want to eat Taco Bell and Chipotle? We'd be surprised. There are people hooked on Chipotle, even though you know, we're not gonna make any comments because it's strictly, subjective, but we'll just say that I think personally that Chipotle is not a classic, authentic kind of South American food, but it hits the spot when you're hungry, and it's easy to get and easy to eat. But you're absolutely right. This could become a place for restaurant, mall, all kinds of things. Yes. I mean, is it Ukraine's flag? Yes. This is, to the best of our knowledge, a flag of Ukraine. And this building was displaying this constantly every day, really, in support of the people of Ukraine. So, good catch. Yes, this is Ukrainian flag. Speaking of, we're wishing people of Ukraine, sooner victory. One of the entrances to 34th Street, Herald Square. This one connects a lot of lines, BDFM, and QR, and W. 8 lines intersect around here. West 44th Street. And that's Manhattan Mall building, and of course, that's Macy's. Macy's windows are currently being remodeled, so they're covered by something dark, and hopefully the next time we see the windows, they will be, brand new and shiny, and something cool will be in them. Definitely something new around the holiday season. That is a tradition. Macy's windows, Bloomingdale's windows, Saks Fifth Avenue windows. Remember Tiptoe, the reindeer? That was last season's idea of Macy's windows. And this is Empire State Building. A block away from where it is. It's on 5th Avenue, we are on 6th Avenue. Let's head south from here. What we do, let's take a look again. This is super huge, like with normal camera at 1.0 we cannot even put this whole building in a frame. This is how big it is. We're standing across the street. Now you see H&M and Famous Footwear and other couple of stores, but they're all outside. Not inside spaces, not being used, unfortunately. Koreatown is in front of us to our left at 32nd Street, the whole block between 6th and 5th Avenue. Mostly very dense, very densely, how should I put it, properly. Korean restaurants and businesses are everywhere there, and they occupy floors too. Like it can be one building with 4 different restaurants on 4 separate floors. You just need to take the elevator and the floor you need to go to, that's it. This area is really square, and the one behind us was Herald Square. Broadway Bites. So little food places that currently closed, but they open during the day. Week. Hi from Texas. Hi Week, and welcome. The Mighty Bull, sharing, liking, watching, and listening. Thank you for your constant support as well, The Mighty Bull. Thank you everyone for being a member, for giving us super chats and super stickers and Ko-Fis. Thank you for giving us likes, for sharing the link to our streams. Thank you for being subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe with all notifications. 140 people watching us, more and more. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what time is it? 9:24 p.m. This is West 32nd Street. That's also called Korea Way, as this block here is Koreatown. We're not going to venture into Koreatown tonight. Some other time. We've been here many times. That's cool. We are going to continue heading south. On Broadway. And why? Nice to see how the city has come back to life. City has come back to life? Yes, absolutely. We can tell. It's like, except for sometimes you walk down the street and you see closed stores and vacant spaces. Quite a few. Other than that, you wouldn't tell the difference. Oh yeah, the prices went up, of course, too, like on everything, but not hugely, but you know, a little bit. No donating to gossip or entertainment or entertainers. Good evening. Question to you. Why such a cool nickname for your YouTube? If I may ask. This is Broadway below 34th Street, as you can see, a little bit less eventful, but still quiet and nice weather. So we're heading southbound. We're heading south toward 23rd and maybe 14th. We will see. We will see. There's stores here, small stores, small, not so small, selling fragrances and cosmetics and stuff like that. Hair accessories and jewelry. There's quite a few. There was more before, but now some of them are no longer here because the spaces are taken by newly built buildings, like this one, for instance. It's not ready yet, but as you can see, they probably for demo purposes. Look at the light. Actually, it's pretty cool. The lights in the window. I think they're controlling them through, you know, those switches that can be controlled by Wi-Fi, or maybe they have a program controlling them, but they like blinking, as you can see. This is a cool way to bring attention to this new building. Actually, at the same time, you know, for the aircraft, they will see that there is a building here. It's not just dark, but look at the lights in the windows. They're pretty cool. They're like going on and off randomly. Pretty cool, isn't it? No donating. Lots of crazy channels. Only like channels with purpose, like this one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, now we have to wait for a light. This is West 30th Street and Broadway. West 30th Street between Broadway and 5th Avenue. Stitching, interesting. Yep, actually, you know, you normally wouldn't even pay attention to it, but yes, that's very cool. Across West 30th Street. Ambrose, good evening, good to see you. Aaron Judge hit his 61st home run. Yay, congrats. Time in New York is 9:29 p.m. Today is September 28th, 2022, and we are streaming live, heading south towards trying to jaywalk, but better weights. And now we should be able to walk. This is Madison Square North Historic District. According to the street sign, Madison Square North. Original Madison Square Garden was situated around these blocks, and we are only a few street blocks from Madison Square Park. Reason why it's called Madison Square Park, because to the north, so basically around here somewhere, was the original Madison Square Garden that later moved to 8th Avenue. And now, as we speak, it's undergoing another upgrade and reconstruction, not internally, but outside and around Madison Square Garden. We should go and check it out at some point. West 28th Street. Street station, Uptown and Queens, and this one is also Uptown and Queens on R and W lines. Downtown and Brooklyn would be across the street right there. Some stations are, no matter where you enter them, you get access to both platforms, uptown, downtown. But some of them, like this one, is a separate entrance. If you're not paying attention and you swipe your Metro card and you realize you're on the wrong platform, you have two options. You can get out and wait, if you have unlimited Metro card, wait for 18 minutes to swipe again, or you can take a train at this point to 34th Street when you can cross over and go take a train in the opposite direction if you're going up, no matter where you're going really. Or maybe 14th Street. 14th Street was closer from here. This is exactly what I hope does not happen to Manhattan Mall. Some crazy real estate company either wants to knock it down and build an ultra-expensive high-rise complex on top of the mall. But I'm sure the city wouldn't mind to do that. This would bring a lot of money, but people's experience, customers' experience would suffer. But then again, things like this happen. I don't believe that they cannot find businesses to occupy the mall. Just have to give them a little bit of a discount, maybe tax break for the first 3 years or so. There are so many businesses that would love to be in that mall. And then a little bit of advertisement, and that would be up and running again in no time. That's the Smith. Packed inside and out. If this almost happened to Grand Central Station at some point, it can happen to any building. Fire department of City of New York ambulance is here for some reasons. Maybe someone got sick or something. The streets are not blocked, but the streets are dedicated to the people's enjoyment and eating out, looks like. The Nomad Plaza, or Plaza, should be Plaza with double Z, interesting. Enjoy the meal when New York meets New York. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. We invite you to subscribe to our channel, Live Walking NYC. We hope you enjoy what we see, and we hope you will continue enjoying what you see in the future. Welcome to Live Walking NYC, and thank you so much for your support, all of it. This is the fancier scaffolding. La Pecora Bianca, that's Italian restaurant. See, a lot of people eating outside today. And we hear a subway train down here right below us. Danny Long, hey, good evening. Ronald L, this country is all about profit before people. So sad. Yep. Harsh Narayan, show food. Just like that. No hi, no hello, no good evening. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Show food. We will at some point. Very harsh way to say things. This is Madison Square Park. That is dark, but you see the trees across the street. This is Madison Square Park. This is life insurance company building, the one that's built in late 20s, now early 30s, right here. Ronald, so one is hungry. Teresa, wow, is this a temporary setup for the summer? Yes.
If you smile through
beautiful music.
Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see.
Awesome, puts you immediately into a certain type of mindset. Flatiron Nomad, north of Madison Avenue. And that's a Flatiron building that is currently covered by something because it's being renovated on the outside. Il Patio, Italy. Il Patio di Italy. Because this restaurant has affiliation with Italy. Welcome everyone, over 150 people watching us on this comfortably cool evening in New York City. The temperature is around 62-ish perhaps, and 9:38 p.m. We're having a kind of late night walk in New York City and enjoying the atmosphere of still warm enough days, which won't last forever, so we are enjoying. Yes, that guy has nice voice. We're crossing toward Madison Square Park. See Empire State Building. as well. We saw it kind of from north to south, and now we're looking from south to north, but it is the same. And we also saw it from Herald Square, so we kind of walked around Empire State Building. This is Broadway as we heading south on Broadway, and Madison Square Park is right over here. Joe, backyard Italy, perhaps blurry, hopefully not for long. Sometimes it's network's fault. Entrance to, we're kind of following R&W line and Q, but Q is not local. That's why Q is not stopping here on the previous station. This one is 23rd Street, Uptown and Queens entrance on the R and Q lines. And downtown is right there across the avenue. This is East 23rd and Broadway. East 23rd is one of the major cross streets in Manhattan. One of them. Just like 14th, 23rd, 34th, 42nd, 57th, 72nd, 86, 96. Live Liberty and Guns, good to see you, good evening. Ed Carrido, greetings from Colombia, buenas noches. Beautiful building. The clock is no longer in good shape. It's showing what, 5:37, but other than that, the building is amazing. Oh yeah, the clock on each side is showing different time. Okay. It's Empire State Building's antenna right there. Live Liberty and Guns super chat. Thank you so much for this super chat and for your previous support as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. 9:42 and the temperature is 66 according to that bus stop. Kind of interesting. It's going up again. It was 64, 62, and now it's back to 66. It's not a big difference, but still. Life Liberty, thank you so very much. Uptown and Queens, another entrance, and we are heading south, continuing toward Union Square. Karina, good evening again. Ronald L. It's amazing how after the summer season, New York is still existing. Exciting. My bad. Apology. Still exciting. It is exciting. No matter what the season, but of course around holiday season, if it could only be not as cold, that would be the best. But I guess that's a trade-off. It looks amazing, but it's cold. Stitching, gonna call it a night. Thanks for the evening walk. My pleasure. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time. Thank you. Devon, good evening. How's it going? Going pretty good. Thank you. East 22nd Street and Broadway. The lights seem to be very delayed, but okay, we're good. By the way, if you're playing Lotto, look at these numbers. Someone's gonna get it. And even if they get a lump sum, they will get what, 175 mil? What would you do with $175 million? So easy, you just need to know the numbers. Karina, hello, Ambrose. Don't forget to give us a like. Just a reminder, the more likes, the more appreciation you show, the more YouTube and Google will promote this stream and our channel to other people who are looking for similar content. Thank you for your likes. Davon, where are you? We are on Broadway and East 21st Street. We are heading south on Broadway toward Union Square. To our left, Park Avenue South, next Avenue block. We are on Broadway. In fact, let's maybe... Nah, nothing much there either. Okay, we'll continue on Broadway. We walked Park Avenue South quite a few times, so let's do Broadway today. Anna NP, hey. Welcome, thank you for watching. JX72. Hi, hello, howdy to you as well. Crazy Man 97, hello, hello. Ronald, being former New Yorker myself, I have to say, Al, when watching your live streams, I want to come back so bad to live. Shame on you. Well, we'll take it as a fantastic feedback about what we do, and thank you so much for your good words, as always. Thank you for your precious time dedicated to watching our channel, Ronald, and everybody else who is watching our streams and videos. Teresa, thank you for the live stream. Al, you really moved around to different locations tonight. Where did you start? From Times Square? Get home safe. Thank you so much. No, we actually started on 6th Avenue, and we started around Radio City today. We looked at that amazing fountain at 1251 Avenue of the Americas, from where we walked to Times Square, and then we're heading south toward Union Square. Thank you for enjoying the walk with us. Ronald, that was a compliment. Thank you so much. GX72, today is my 50th birthday. Congrats. Yes, 72. Congratulations. We can all wish GX72 happy birthday. And why? Happy birthday, GX72. Life, Liberty, and Guns. We had a great trip in New York City in August, and we will return next September. Yes, I remember we once were streaming in the morning, and you were in New York at that same time. You stopped by to say hi. I mean, you stopped by in the chat to say hi. Remember that? That was August. Well, time flies. No donating. A cake. GX. Thank you. 1-2. Happy birthday, GX72. That day you were going to Staten Island, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. but you mentioned where you were going. I think you were about to take the ferry to Staten Island, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to exercise my memory. On NPGX72, hello and happy birthday. Brad Jet done. Nope, no TikTok for now. Shall we? Shall we? Ronald, hey, happy birthday, JX72. Wishing you many more. Life Liberty, that is correct. Oh, wow, look at me. Look. Interesting. How did I remember that? I'm not sure, but I'm happy I did. C95. What's the temperature? 64, 65 right now? Probably 64. Nathaniel, hey. We're good, how are you? Life Liberty, Staten Island, and then to Dumbo. That's right, that was Dumbo. That's right. Nathaniel, I'm glad to be back. Welcome back. That's right, Dumbo. So yeah, I forgot that part. Dumbo is a cool place. Hope you found that mall by the water. Probably you did. It's hard to miss it. And you went all the way up on the roof and you saw how Manhattan looks like. East River and the Manhattan skyline from the top of that mall. That's a great view. We're approaching Union Square. And we're streaming for almost 2 hours, 1 hour 53 minutes. Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
We're crossing East 17th Street and we will be in Union Square. So let's see what we accomplished today. We started on 6th Avenue and 53rd Street, the second. Then from there we walked to Times Square. From there we followed Broadway south, headed south through Herald Square and Madison Square Park, and now we are in Union Square. A nice walk on a nice evening, almost at the end of September. If you think about it, today is the last Wednesday of September 2022. Barnes & Noble. Looks like is it still open? Maybe it's closing, maybe because we see people in there, maybe the workers, those who work in there. Barnes & Noble, 4 floors of books. C95, yes, we passed Empire State Building. Not exactly passed, but we were looking at Empire State Building several times throughout our walk. Life Liberty we also ate at Jacob's Pickles in Dumbo. Yes. I heard that name, never been there, but I heard that. I think it's a great restaurant. Hey Derek. We are in Union Square and here we're probably going to end our stream. We streamed for pretty much 2 hours today, and I think we did pretty well. And hope you enjoyed at least portion of this stream with us. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being subscribed. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe with all notifications. This way you will never miss our streams again. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you for sharing this link on all your social media platforms. Thank you for your donations and contributions. Thank you so much for being a member of our channel, and if you're not, you can still become a member if you want. Ed Garrido, fantastic and fabulous tour today. We all appreciate it. Thank you, Ed. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for the chat. Chat was awesome as always. If you didn't say hi in the chat, that's fine. You might as well do it next time. The more the merrier. With all that, we will wish you a fantastic rest of the day from New York City, from Union Square, or the beginning of a new one, depending on where you are in the world. Stay happy, stay healthy. Hey, Tony Lagos, thank you so much. Hi, my friend. How are you, mate? Enjoy the lovely walk. A beautiful New York. Have a coffee, thanks. Only hello from Sydney, Australia. Sydney, Australia. If you're in Sydney, Australia, happy Thursday morning to you. Thank you so much for watching. We wish you all the best. Stay happy, stay healthy. And as we always say, we will see you later. And we will see you sooner rather than later. Until next time, good night from New York. Live Walking NYC, over and out.